Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. You guys can call me Pixie. And today we're doing some r/Fatlogic. Are you guys ready for this? Because I think I am mentally prepared. So let's jump into this. If you think there could be no fat phobia when shopping for a couch, but you be wrong. I'm so happy to say I'm not at that point in my life where shopping for a couch is a struggle. Okay, shopping for a bed, yes. Gotta make sure it can support all this and all the activities. But shopping for a couch, I'm trying to even think like what can the issue be. The only thing I can think of is wanting a very firm couch so you don't sink into it. And I feel like that's not even just a fat person issue. I feel like other people have that issue. Some people really like firm couches, and some people like, soft little couches like you fall into. So like couch shopping is not fat phobia. You're just insecure and you don't like how you sit in the couch. There's a difference. Because you are personally insecure about something does not make that activity fat phobia or fat phobic. Like, just like you're insecure, like you might not be able to fit on a roller coaster. That doesn't make roller coasters fat phobic. That is your personal issue, not the roller coaster's issues, not the engineer's issue. It's your personal issue. It's not the world's issue, but you feel like you have to make it the world's issue. Obese is a slur. Yes, and you need to stop using it and correct people, especially when your fat friends are around. Obese, 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 obese. Can obese be used in a negative way, I guess? Like, oh, you're so freaking obese. Like, yeah, it can be used as an insult, but it is still a medical term. Okay? Has a medical definition, but is the N-word, no, it's not. And it's a slur because it is a word that was used to dehumanize people of color. The F word was used to dehumanize homosexuals. Wetbacks is used to dehumanize Latinos, especially, I think, the Mexican community. But obese is not a slur. Get over yourself. Framing food as addictive is another way for people to try and moralize food, period. People act like good things can't be addictive. Literally, addictions happen because, what is that hormone in your body? It's the hormones that like light up when you're having like a good feeling about something and you want those hormones to come back, so you do it more and more and more and more. Some people, food brings them happiness. I do a little happy dance when I see my plate. I'm like, Like when I know my food's about to be good, your girl does a little happy dance and it's really freaking cute because I love me some food. It brings me some joy and happiness. And people can get addicted to that feeling. So people want to eat more and more food to get that little bit of happy. Serotonin, right? Is that it? Is serotonin? Is that the hormone you get when you're happy or whatever? People are addicted to serotonin. And certain things can give you serotonin. Food is one of them. So are some drugs. So is that little flashing lights when you're gambling and you win a big prize. It's the serotonin. That's what we're addicted to. And our brain signals, well, I got the serotonin boost when I ate some food, so I should eat more food to get the boost again. Or, I got the serotonin boost when I won at the casino, so I'm going to go back and back and back. Or, I got the serotonin boost when I shot up some drugs inside of me. I'm going to keep doing it. That's kind of what it is. Like, just because someone pays attention to what foods they eat doesn't mean that they're necessarily unhappy or hates their body. Nutritional balance eating is a form of self-love. Exactly. And also, just because someone is focusing on what they eat, it has nothing to do with what you're doing with yourself. That's the thing that frustrates me so much. Like, people need to learn how to mind their fucking business. Like, why do you have to put what you do onto someone else? Like, you're so tied to like what someone else is doing. And if someone else is trying to lose weight or eating healthy, you think that's a personal reflection on yourself. It's nothing to do with you. If I'm over here trying to lose weight and enjoying broccoli and my vegetables, that's what I want to do. That has nothing to do with you. Go eat your fucking fast food. Bye. This is a lot. I know I don't like reading a lot, but I'm going to read this because the person who posted this is a fat, gay Jew person. And I think that's important because as a fat black person, I think we see things the same way. So I'm going to read this and then we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. Okay. Weight stigma, weight bullying, body shaming, and fat shaming. These things all are euphemisms designed to sugarcoat the real and horrible oppression of fat phobia. When we call fat phobia fat shaming, we insist that fat people should have something to be shamed for. When we call it body shaming, we're not even centering the discussion around fat people. When we call it weight stigma, we are downplaying the fact that this is oppression we're talking about, and an oppression as bad as any other at that. Okay. When we call it weight bullying, we are focusing on one aspect of fat phobia to, again, sugarcoat it and make it seem like fat phobia isn't as bad or as a large scale as it is. Why don't we call homophobia gay shaming, or racism race bullying, or anti-Semitism gay stigma? Because the world all considers these things to be real forms of oppression. It's time to start considering fat phobia to be oppression too. Stop using euphemisms. Stop sugarcoating the horrid experience fat people go through. It's fat phobia. Call it what it is. So the person who did this was like, as a still fat gay Jew, just don't. And what they mean by that, I am projecting, but I'm gonna assume what they mean by that is, as a gay person and as a Jew person, they have faced way more oppression than anything compared to being fat. So first of all, in my personal opinion, I have never been oppressed for being fat. No, I have not. People have thought I was gay before, so I've had to deal with that kind of shit before. I've had to deal with homophobia because I'm a very vocal ally of the LGBTQ community. Find women very attractive, even though I'm not sexually attracted to them. I am sexually attracted to them. I'm not romantically attracted to them. So I don't call myself bisexual, but I find women attractive. Apparently, I was a lesbian in high school. All my best friends, everyone thought I dated because I don't know. So I've had to deal with homophobia. Nowhere on the scale is a real person as part of the LGBTQ community, but I've also had to deal with racism as a black fucking woman. And I can't think of a time where that, me being fat and having to deal with being bullied or anything, had anything to do with me being fat or me being oppressed. I don't see not being able to wrap a towel around my body as bad as going into a store and knowing the security guard is following me around because I look suspicious. I have real problems, okay? And me not sitting in an airplane, me not being able to wrap a towel around me not being able to go on a fucking roller coasters is not a real fucking issue, okay? Me worried about my nephew might be playing his music too loud in his car with his big ass afro, scared that he might get pulled over, and he's an asshole just like my dad, scared that one day he might mess with the wrong cop and someone might fucking shoot him. It is a real worry of mine. It's real things I have to deal with, alright? I have a freaking gay sister. I don't see people being killed for being fucking fat. Like, I know that stuff is not happening as much now with, being black or Jew, but like there's been time in history where people have went out of their way to literally try to eradicate a whole nation of people. But yet, you think that's on the same scale as being bullied for being fat? You're not getting turned down jobs for being fat. You're not getting fucking tied to a cross and burnt in someone's front yard because you're fat. You're not having laws put against you to make it harder for you to do things. There's not laws that have to be put in place to protect you because there was a system put in place to freaking oppressed you. But yeah, you think whatever form of oppression you think you have is on the same scale as homophobia, as racism, and as anti-Semitism. How the hell did you put that sentence together? Do you really fucking think that fat phobia is on the level of fucking anti-Semitism? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna move on because I can talk about this until I'm blue in the fucking face. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys leave a like down below. If you guys enjoyed me, make sure you guys subscribe because I do videos Monday through Friday. In a little bit, you should see 2 videos on your screen. One is my most recent upload. The other one is something YouTube recommends to you. I recommend either one because they're bangers because I made them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.